A single sheet of leather enters a quiet workshop. Months later, it leaves as a $20,000 luxury jacket. How does something so natural become something so exclusive? What transforms raw material into a wearable status symbol inside the world of Jaguar leather? The answer begins with precision. Every hide is carefully selected for strength, texture, and consistency. Even the smallest imperfection can determine whether a piece moves forward or is set aside. This isn't fast fashion, it's deliberate craftsmanship. Designers draw inspiration from the legacy of Jaguar cars, where performance and elegance are engineered into every detail. That same philosophy carries into each stitch, seam, and contour of the jacket. Patterns are cut with exact alignment to preserve the natural grain. Panels are assembled by skilled artisans who focus on structure, balance, and durability. But craftsmanship alone doesn't create value. Branding, heritage, and limited production elevate the final piece into something rare. Time, skill, and identity merge into one garment. What begins as a sheet of leather becomes more than clothing. It becomes a symbol of design, discipline, and the power of thoughtful creation. For decades, Jaguar cars has represented more than transportation. The brand is closely associated with British luxury, refined design, and high-performance engineering. From its earliest sports sedans to its modern performance vehicles, Jaguar built a reputation around precision, elegance, and attention to detail. That identity extends far beyond the road. Today, many luxury automotive brands expand into lifestyle products. The goal is simple: allow customers to experience the brand, not just while driving, but in everyday life. Apparel, accessories, and limited edition goods carry the same design language found in the vehicles themselves: clean lines, premium materials, and a focus on craftsmanship. In this way, fashion becomes an extension of automotive heritage. But how does a leather jacket reach a price tag of $20,000? The answer lies in a combination of exclusivity, labor-intensive construction, and brand association. Ultra-premium jackets often use carefully selected full-grain leather, custom hardware, and small-batch production methods. Skilled artisans may spend weeks assembling a single piece. Limited production runs create scarcity, which increases perceived and resale value. When a respected luxury name is attached, the product carries decades of reputation and storytelling. In the United States, demand for high-end and limited edition apparel continues to grow. Consumers are increasingly drawn to products that signal craftsmanship, authenticity, and rarity. For some buyers, it's not just about clothing, it's about identity and experience. In this environment, a luxury leather jacket becomes more than outerwear. It becomes a statement of heritage, design philosophy, and refined taste. The journey begins with raw material selection. Only full-grain hides are chosen, sourced from carefully vetted suppliers. Experts examine each hide for natural grain pattern, consistent thickness, and minimal blemishes. These details matter. A strong, even grain improves durability, while fewer surface imperfections create a cleaner, more refined appearance. The foundation of a $20,000 jacket starts long before any stitching begins. Next comes tanning and treatment. Depending on the desired finish, the leather may undergo modern chrome tanning for softness and flexibility, or vegetable tanning for a firmer, more traditional feel. These are carefully controlled processes designed to preserve the leather's natural character, while increasing its strength. After tanning, advanced dyeing techniques are applied to achieve deep, uniform color. The goal is rich tone, without stiffness or surface cracking over time. Cutting and pattern engineering follow. Designers often create digital patterns inspired by sleek automotive lines and sculpted curves. Precision matters, whether cut by laser or by hand. Each panel must align perfectly with the natural grain. Incorrect grain direction can weaken the structure and reduce long-term durability. Careful placement also minimizes waste and ensures visual symmetry. Then comes hand assembly. Skilled artisans stitch the panels together with reinforced seams that provide structure and longevity. Hardware is installed with equal care: custom zippers, engraved buttons, and branded lining that reflect the jacket's premium identity. Finally, The finishing stage refines every detail. The surface is polished, protective coatings are applied, and conditioning treatments enhance flexibility. Under bright inspection lights, specialists examine the garment for even the smallest imperfection. Only when it meets strict standards is the jacket considered complete. One of the most surprising realities of ultra-premium leather production is how much material it actually takes to create a single jacket. Because of strict quality standards, manufacturers may use multiple hides just to complete one garment. If even a small section shows an uneven grain or visible imperfection, that portion is removed. The result is a finished piece made only from the strongest and most visually consistent sections of leather. Time is another major factor. Unlike mass-produced outerwear, a luxury leather jacket can take weeks to complete. Hand craftsmanship requires patience. Panels are carefully cut, stitched, inspected, and refined. Quality checks happen at multiple stages, ensuring the structure, symmetry, and finish meet exact specifications. This slower pace directly adds to the final cost. Limited production runs also play a key role in value. When only a small number of jackets are made, scarcity increases demand. In some cases, rare editions maintain strong resale value over time. Buyers are not just purchasing clothing, they are acquiring something few others own: luxury. Consumers often place high value on transparency and storytelling. They want to understand where the materials came from, how the garment was made, and what the brand represents. The narrative behind the product can be just as meaningful as the leather itself. When you break down the $20,000 price tag, it reflects several layers: premium raw materials, skilled artisan labor, advanced design work, branding investment, and controlled exclusivity. Together, these elements transform a leather jacket from a simple garment into a carefully engineered luxury statement. Behind every luxury leather jacket is a system of strict quality control. Inspection begins at the stitching level. Each seam is tested for strength and alignment to ensure it can withstand years of wear. Specialists examine thread tension, stitch spacing, and reinforcement points. Even small inconsistencies are corrected before the garment moves forward. Color consistency is another critical standard. Under bright, controlled lighting, inspectors compare each panel to confirm uniform tone and finish. Because leather is a natural material, slight variations can occur. The goal is to maintain a rich, even appearance across the entire jacket. Fit accuracy is also measured carefully. Patterns must match design specifications exactly, ensuring balance, symmetry, and comfort. Beyond craftsmanship, compliance plays an important role. High-end manufacturers follow international leather safety and chemical regulations that govern tanning agents, dyes, and finishing treatments. These standards are designed to ensure product safety and responsible production practices, especially for garments sold in global markets, including the United States. Sustainability is becoming increasingly important in the luxury sector. Many producers now focus on responsibly sourced hides, often as byproducts of the food industry. To reduce waste, environmentally controlled tanning facilities use improved filtration systems and regulated processes to manage water and chemical usage. Waste reduction also extends to the cutting stage. Digital pattern optimization allows designers to arrange templates in ways that maximize usable leather while minimizing excess material. Together, quality control and sustainability measures protect both the consumer and the production process. In modern luxury manufacturing, excellence is not only about appearance, it is also about responsibility, precision, and long-term impact. In the end, a $20,000 Jaguar leather jacket is more than clothing. It is engineered with the same mindset found behind a high-performance automobile from Jaguar cars. Every panel, every seam, and every finish is approached with precision and purpose. From carefully selected full-grain hides to reinforced stitching and custom hardware, the materials are chosen not only for appearance, but for strength and longevity. Skilled artisans invest hours shaping, assembling, and refining each piece. Designers ensure the lines flow naturally, echoing the sleek, sculpted identity associated with the Jaguar name. Heritage is not just referenced, it is built into the structure of the garment itself. What ultimately elevates the jacket is the combination of craftsmanship and story. It reflects decades of brand identity, disciplined engineering principles, and a commitment to detail. The result is wearable design that carries both function and symbolism. In a world driven by mass production and rapid turnover, true luxury stands apart. It is defined by patience instead of speed, precision instead of shortcuts, and deliberate design instead of excess. That is how leather becomes art and how a jacket becomes a statement of enduring craftsmanship.